Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to your May monthly reading. And after almost a year sabbatical away from monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, they're back. And what a perfect time to bring them back from the dead, as we just had Easter and we're right in the middle of Mercury retrograde when I'm recording these, which is a great energy to reignite things that have been put on the shelf. I had moved away from doing them to better balance my life because I was doing so much at the time, but I'm ready to go out of balance again. Just joshing. I've really balanced doing my live readings, and I'm excited for all the new things that Spirit is wanting to do this year. There's a lot going on in the world, energetically and politically, and wars and all this stuff that's happening. So I was really nudged to begin these again and also include what I'm going to call Astrological Zen-ergy for the month. I'll give a high-level overview of the astrological energies that Spirit wants to share, and then I will have videos here and there throughout the months talking about those energies and how to make the most Zen with them. And then this tarot oracle card reading is going to be for wherever you have the zodiac sign appearing in your chart. And here's a quick reference of what planet rules over what area of your life to see where this reading will most impact you. I'm going to try to have these monthlies out 2 weeks before the beginning of the month, so around the 15th of the month before. Try to have them out so you can make the most of the astrological energies. So, alrighty then, let's take a look at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of May. We enter the month of May continuing with the influence of the Saturn and Neptune pre-shadows for their retrogrades, which already started a while ago. I've created other videos for those, which I'll link in the description box of the video down below if you want to check them out. I also have a playlist for the Astrological Zen-ergy videos if you'd like to catch up on what energies have been happening, or even to learn about different aspects of astrology. All right, so the new energy that we're experiencing in the month of May will have been in the pre-shadow of Pluto's retrograde since January 10th of this year. So we've already been experiencing the energies of transformation and super focus on addressing our own self-destructive behaviors, patterns, habits, and belief systems. But they will intensify during the actual retrograde itself, which happens on May 2nd. And no worries, we'll be a little used to those energies after having had experience, just a little taste of them for almost 4 months. And buckle up because the retrograde lasts from May 2nd all the way up until October 12th. And then we'll enter the post-shadow, which will hang out in and around in until January 31st of 2025. And September through most of November, we do move back into Capricorn, where Pluto moved into Aquarius. It's a huge thing we talked about already. But we move back into Capricorn temporarily for about 3 months, and then we move back into Aquarius. So some big changes with that energy. And then on May 7th, the new moon in Taurus comes in with connections to the earth. And it's a special focus on wanting to do things that are real, bringing the dreamy things into reality and giving it substance. And don't forget to make your 10 new moon wishes. I do put out a pick-a-card video the Wednesday before the new moon that guides us on how to make the most of those wishes. And then Mercury moves out of its post-shadow on May 13th, bringing welcomed clarity to our inner reflection that's sparked by this Pluto retrograde. Mercury also moves out of the fiery Aries into grounded Taurus a couple days later, which adds some stability back into our communication and motion and all that Mercury energy. And then Uranus begins its long trek into its retrograde by entering its pre-shadow on May 16th, and it won't go full retro until September 1st, staying there until January 30th of 2025, finishing up its post-shadow on May 17th of 2025. We spend around 40% of our lives going in and out of retrogrades for the outer planets, especially like Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus, and around 33% for Saturn and Jupiter. And with that pre- and post-shadow periods, that probably pushes them up to more like 50% or more. I mention this just to bring perspective around retrogrades, that they're normal and they happen quite often in our human lives. Uranus retrogrades can afford us some powerful opportunities to reset our lives, our thoughts and beliefs, and even allow unexpected things to flow rather than have resistance against those. The old ways just don't work anymore, so you're interested in discovering and formatting the new ways. And this Uranus energy, which rolls over Aquarius, joins Pluto in Aquarius, expanding the inner inquiry and rebel energy. Uranus is in Taurus the rest of the year, so it also helps us ground ourselves with these new ways. And then we move into Gemini season on May 20th, and here's a screenshot that talks about the general energies and themes of Gemini that can take center stage during this time. I put out a special pick a card the Wednesday before the season starts, also offering a bonus birthday reading to all the Gemini sun babies. And then the last big energy that I just want to mention is the full moon in Sagittarius happening on May 23rd. It can be a powerful time to face and transform fears. And with all the inner reflection energy that we're experiencing, you may have advanced access to belief systems tied to fear that are running around below in that subconscious area that have not come up to the surface before or for a long time. All right, how fun, right? And of course, the Wednesday before the full moons, I also post a pick a card video that talks about how to make the most of the release energy of that specific moon. And playlist links for all those pick a cards are also listed in the description box of the video down below. Okay, so those are the energies that I felt nudged to share that we all face as a collective. But of course, depending upon your individual birth chart, the impact can vary by individual. We all are amazing soup that have flavors that are activated differently when they react to the astrological energy that trickles upon the earth. So, our lives are truly such unique adventures. Okay, now let's hear from Spirit through your tarot and oracle card reading. All right, Leo, this is your monthly May reading, and how this works is I usually take a tarot deck. This month I'm using this Animal Guides Tarot by Radley Valentine, and I break out the major arcana from the four suits of the minor arcana, and this represents the overall energy for the month, and then we'll get into the details of what all these mean. Basically 4 different areas of our human experience, but we'll start off here diving into the major arcana. And like I said, we got beautiful, beautiful energies as discussed in our introduction of Astrological Zen-ergy. So we'll see what their message overall for the month of May is for all you Leos. All right. So I think that's good. We'll get started here. So for Leos, what would you like them to know about the May energies that are coming in for May? All right. Do you feel like it's this one right here? So we will put it on the bottom. You got the High Priestess coming in here with Owl, and it says, this is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. So before there's this leap of all this new beginnings, and there's a lot of inner reflection energy, of course, with the retrogrades we've talked about, etc. So they're having you look inward at yourself first, and it's actually the owl on the bottom of the High Priestess deck, so it's all, here you go, you have them all here. But it definitely is this, diving into the unknown, trusting your intuition, kind of stepping back out of the chaos, connecting to the higher realms so that you can see things more clearly from, Spirit's perspective. And they're the eye in the sky. They see everything, but you definitely get to see this truths, the hidden things, the illusions, and it's like going behind the curtain and seeing what's really going on here. I feel like during this month, the veil between you and the higher realms is very thin, so you have an opportunity for a lot of clarity and a lot of messages coming in here too. So we're also going to pull here from the Terrestrial Fauna Oracle deck and to get more details on the overall energy for the month. The author of these, Christopher Lee, he actually has offered all of my followers 10% off this deck. If you're interested, you can take a look in the link in the description box. It has a link and the code too. It actually is for more than just this deck. There's several that they have. I have 3 of them, the Tarot deck and 2 Oracle, and they're so beautiful. So if they also catch your fancy, you know how you can get those. All right, so for Leos, what else do you want them to know about their month of May here? What else for month of May? All right, actually, I feel like it's this one right here. And you got the frog. So you got the frog there with all of those bugs around him. I think those are bugs. It could be energy. I think it's energy. So let's take a look here and see what Mr. Frog or Miss Frog brings in here for you as well. So the frog, with its transformative nature and strong connection to water, brings a message of renewal and purification. It encourages you to embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Similar to how the frog undergoes a transformation, welcome personal growth and leave behind old patterns. The frog's affinity for water symbolizes emotions and intuition. Hello. Well, this intuition, right, prompts you to listen to your feelings and trust your inner guidance. Just as the frog thrives in water, dive into your emotions and welcome the wisdom of your intuition. Much like the frog effortlessly moves between land and water, you too should embrace adaptability and find balance in different aspects of your life. Embrace the strength of versatility and face change with grace. The frog's wisdom emphasizes the importance of joy and playfulness. It encourages you to find happiness in life's small pleasures. Infuse your life with lightheartedness and let your inner child shine. Embrace the enchantment of being playful. Remember that the frog embodies transformation, intuition, adaptability, authenticity, and finding joy in simple moments. Through the frog's guidance, you can navigate change with grace, connect with your emotions and intuition, and create a life filled with happiness and the authenticity. So yeah, really discovering, diving deep and understanding who you are. The High Priestess steps out of the chaos of the world into her High Priestess temple, connects upward to spirit, connects behind the veil to find out things, and dives deep also into the deep waters of emotion to understand themselves more clearly. So it is very much a month of trusting your intuition, expanding your intuition, expanding your gifts, heightened communication with spirit too. So we'll get more into detail here as well as we get into the 4 minor arcana. So we got all the elements represented here, which represent all the 4 suits of the minor arcana. We'll start off here with the fire element, which is the wand, the suit normally of wands. In this deck, they actually call it by its element, but it's normally wands in the regular tarot. Represents your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. Could be your spiritual energy too. So we'll have this represent your overall energetic experience for the month of May. And of course, Leo, you are fire signs. This is your element. So nothing to fear here, right? You live in fire. So let's take a look here. What would you like Leos to know about their energetic adventure? Okay, they do want that one for the month of May. And you got the 2 of fire, the 2 of wands, as it would be. And you have Pelican, and it says your vision, creativity, and dedication to your cause have brought you great success. In fact, it may be in your best interest to get a partner to assist you in your endeavors or expand the number of people helping you. So you can here consider that energy. The Two of Wands with this combination really also is this awareness that comes to you during the month of May about where you're focusing your attention, where you're focusing your energy. Because what you focus on is what does grow and what does expand, and you draw to you. So when we focus on higher vibrational things like, spirit and unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace and gratitude, those things grow. We draw things to us that match to that energy. When we focus on our fears, what we're missing, what we hate, what we want, the wantingness, the missingness is what we're saying we want more of. Not, that we're going to get what we want. We like wanting, which means we don't get what we want. Missing, which means we don't get what we miss. So when we become aware of our energies here, and I feel like there's a great amount of reflection, the number 2 High Priestess, you got the Two of Wands. So there is this awareness of our power of choice in each moment, and any adjustments that we can make to put us more in the direction that we're wanting to go. So I like that for you. We're also going to pull from the Divine Energy Oracle. This is by Sonia Choquette, and we will see what else they want you to know about your energetic adventure in the month of May. So for Leo, what else? I feel like it's this one right here. And you have nurture yourself first. So much perfect for all this here. So, the High Priestess, that she does take that rest, right? She pulls back into her High Priestess temple to nurture herself before she's able to go out and kind of serve humanity. So I like this energy coming in here because the greatest gift you can give the world is a healthy, full, overflowing you. And if you give to everyone else first, then you end up feeling resentful and a little bitter, and people may not appreciate those bitter, sour waters. So it says it's time to stop over-giving to others, whether they're family, friends, or even coworkers. Turn your attention inward and give yourself what you need at this time. If you don't, you may become overdrawn, overworked, overextended. All signs that you've fallen out of balance and need more nurturing and self-care. The Two of Wands, too, could be balancing out your energies, right? Where you're investing all of your energy. Allow a portion to return to you, half at least return to you, right? It says, check in with yourself. Are you being insensitive or unresponsive to your personal needs, physical, emotional, or spiritual? Are you overly concerned with the demands of those around you? Well, your divine energy is calling you to bring your life into balance by becoming more sensitive and responsive to your needs. Take time and make space for yourself without guilt or defensiveness. And if you don't respond to your own needs first, you won't truly have energetic fuel to love or assist anyone else. Your divine invitation? Don't believe that it's better to give than to receive, and recognize that only when giving and receiving are in balance does life flourish for all. Self-care is the only way to advance your life at this time. Yep. So definitely that coming through here. It is time for this inner nurturing energy. And then we move into the only element, which earth element, pentacle suit normally, that is about the outside world. Energy is inward, thoughts are inward, emotions are inward. The pentacles is the only one about the outside world. All of those characters that are on stage with us, all the props that are out there. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of May. So for Leo, okay, come on, cards. There it goes. All right, so here's your card here. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, look, golden retrievers. They're so loving. Contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions and have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. So the Ten of Pentacles here, it does talk about this energy of feeling full and whole. And this is what I feel like the outside world is so full. And when you start to focus your energy on the gratitude for what you do have, your life feels so much even more full than it did before. When we really start to do gratitude journals, even gratitude reminders on our cell phones for every hour, even every half hour, depending on how you want to transform your energies and how fast you can set a timer like that. But there's this flowiness, this recognition of abundance in your life here. I don't feel like your abundance changes a whole lot as far as the reality of what it is. I feel like your perception of it with clarity that you're getting here, you suddenly see that you're so much more blessed than you ever had been. Maybe we took it for granted a little bit. It happens. I know when I moved back here to Colorado Springs, every time I've come back, and I've probably moved away and come back probably 5, 6, 7, 8 times, who knows, at this point. But every time I come back, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at Pikes Peak. It's so beautiful. Big mountain that we're at the kind of the base of, and you're just like, wow. And then you just take it for granted after a while, after seeing it day in and day out, right? Till you move away and come back, and then you're like, So I love this energy coming in, realizing, what a wonderful, abundant life you really have here. And then we're going to pull from the Medicine Woman Oracle. Let's take a look here and see what else they want you to know about your physical adventure in May. So what else about the physical adventure, right? I feel like it's this one. And you got the all potentialities. I open the dance of synchronicities. Beautiful. This is a special, it's like the major arcana of this deck. Got the number 9. So it is this internal reflection again. It's kind of like it would be telling me it's like the 9 of Pentacles, which is about spending time alone. Again, this message coming in. But you're with spirit and you become even more in tune, and a special relationship with them too. So I like that. It says, I am the medicine woman of all potentialities. I connect you to the field of universal consciousness so you may become who you're meant to be. When you resonate with the great sacred dream, all ways and means are given to you, so you may smoothly make your projects a reality. With all my love, I present you with the keys of the law of attraction, so you may access the secrets of the universe. Join me in the dance of synchronicities. They show the way at every moment. My secret is this: setting intentions in the service of positive change is your responsibility. You must show goodwill, then magic can begin to manifest. Wow. Kind of like this Two of Wands energy, right? Whatever you focus on, you draw to you. The guidance, this card says, is the time has come to become your potential. The medicine woman of all potentialities opens you to other unknown dimensions. And behind our seen and tangible world, there is another reality, which you are now ready to explore. Do not worry about how you will attain your goals. Solutions will appear as synchronicities present themselves. Have fun, do something new. And this talked about having fun too. Trust in the flow and the universe will co-create with you. What do you really want? Beams of energy converge where you set your intention. Remember, all is potential. That talks about awakening your medicine. It says connect to this archetype so it may support you and inspire you wish. Open your ritual space. So it says the practice of Sankalpa, I'm probably mispronouncing that, stemming from Hindu tradition or power of attention, involves focusing on a solemn vow or goal with determination. Light a candle, symbolizing the flame of your consciousness. Take up your drum and let a chant of gratitude rise up inside you. Set your sankalpa. What do you really want? To find true love? Your dream job? A place where you can rest and recuperate? Be specific if it is for your greater good and is connected to the greater sacred dream. With both your hands flat on your belly and your powerful roots deployed into the womb of the mother, plant your wish like a seed in the fertile earth of your uterus, or your spiritual uterus if you don't have one. Visualize the details of your wish. Let divine will do its work. Ask for synchronicities to guide you on the path. Blow out your candle and then give thanks. It says for 21 days, water your wish with joy and trust. Collect the coincidences in a notebook and embrace your expansions. I love it. So beautiful energy here. This is all about possibilities and understanding what it is. And I feel like there's this nurturing yourself. You gain clarity, but I feel like it's also because you're in a quietude and you're kind of spending this time away, you're understanding your power and you're able to see things from the high priestess temple, and you can kind of, have this clarity of what's happening. And the repercussions of, what you focused on and what you drew in, you're like, I can focus on something different and draw something new in. So I like that. And then we move into the air element here, represented with this beautiful feather. And it's normally the sword suit, but it's, rolls over our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our expectations, and communication as well. So we'll take a look here and see what they want you to know. So for Leo, for your mental journey during the month of May, what do they want you to know for the mental adventure? Nope, they don't want that one. All right, here it is. All right, and you got another 10. 10 of air, 10 of swords. Siberian husky dog. The end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a bigger future awaits. So that's really cool here because, with 10s, endings and beginnings, May, there are changes that are happening here too. But these are both positive cards because the 10 of Swords is about becoming aware of the thoughts and the beliefs and the mindsets that don't serve you anymore, that were rooted in fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of losing conditional love, whatever those fears are. They kept us in line, they kept us restricted, but this is what's coming in. This clarity that we talked about is coming in here for you to be able to see things differently and to release yourself from those. So I like that. We're also going to pull some angel numbers here. See what else they want you to know about your mental adventure. So you are letting go and becoming aware of this, and this quietness, you're really discovering here what the loudness of things in your life is, right? Sometimes we're so used to the extreme volume of things, it's not until we get into silence that we're able to hear clearly those fears. So we'll start off with this one. You got 555. Here comes change, encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, creative work. You're going to level up. It may not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. So push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line, right? So there's a perseverance that comes in here with the 10 of Swords and these energies of change that are happening, that are coming in here. So I do feel like the clarity that comes in, we have the endings and beginnings energy all over the place here. So you definitely Maybe one of the big changes is nurturing yourself first, and that allows you to also realize that so much of what you've been doing in your life has been for others. And now you're going to choose to do things for yourself, which is great. Really. 10, 11, take action. So yeah, 10 and then 11. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. All right, so we got 555 and 1011 coming in here. And then you've got 2020. Here's all those twos again. Mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. It's all about compassion. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it also is an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Potentialities coming in here. And this is, how do you want to be of service? I feel like what you're doing now, you don't feel like you're of service, even though you feel like you're sacrificing yourself. You want something that's more in alignment with your true self, your true heart, and how you want to express that to the world. This is what you're gleaning and gaining during the month, right? And then we move into your final element, which is water. And water is the cup suit normally in the tarot. And it represents your emotions. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of May. So for Leos, all right. Is there two cards there? Oh, they're just thick cards, all right. And you got the King of Cups. Beautiful. Warm-hearted, devoted, loving, faithful. The Penguin. A trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. Yeah, this is what Lethis has been talking about, right? About speaking from the heart, having this compassion, having this awareness. And the King of Cups, all the kings are given a second portion of swords. And so this is a balance between head and heart. And I like that. We might be overly ruled by our head originally out of fear, doing things we don't feel we want to do, etc. But we do have this, connecting with the heart, connecting with emotions, seeing below the surface, and the balancing come in here too. So I like that because it's such an important piece that our head and our heart are in battle mode a lot. So until we kind of have them have a peace talk, then you're able to open up here and see the possibilities. Otherwise, you're restricted to those 10 of swords, which are all those thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that make you feel restricted and small and trapped. All right. And then your last cards are going to be from the Atlantis cards here. And this can either be more clarity around the emotional adventure, but it also can be a wild card, meaning whatever else the Spirit wants you to know for the month of May. So for our Leos, what's your final message for this reading form? All right. So you got birth crystals. Cute little birther there. And you got card number 16. So when babies were born in the Golden Age, crystals from their home planet materialized beside them. Because all humans go through the veil of amnesia or incarnation, people were unable to remember their stellar origins. However, when they held their birth crystals, they made an unconscious connection with home and felt a sense of peace and comfort that helped them during their time on Earth. The roots of that, if you draw this card, you're guided to strengthen your connection with, quote, home, which may mean meditating on your stellar origins. Alternatively, it may suggest that you explore your background and ancestral heritage. You may even need to put down more roots to enhance your feelings of belonging, which you can do by meeting new people, deepening friendships, or developing interests locally. Develop your roots to create a solid foundation. So a beautiful card here of birthing, and with all those crystals too. So we've had all these endings and beginnings, this new birthing coming in. But I do feel here that so much of this energy of connecting inward and upward to spirit, we get a lot of different information as we go throughout May, just with this awareness, all this ending and beginning energy that's here, the balancing. It just feels like there's some great opening of mind and allowing you to make decisions that are more in alignment with you than try to please everyone else. So I like that powerful energy for you. And that's what they have for you for the month of May, Leo. And if you're looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell YouTube that you're enjoying these videos, but it also tells me that you are. And YouTube will bring you more of the similar content. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. That does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go into those settings, select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel, as well as when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to all of that, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and you're part of the love tsunami, because when you like or share any of my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, if even becoming one of my YouTube channel members, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings, relationship readings, life purpose readings, and more. All that is listed in the description box of this video down below. Right, beautiful soul, as you're going through your amazing adventure this month, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.